You guys voted for it, so here's my Lords of the Fallen review. Lords of the Fallen. So how is it? Well, it's alright. Better than average, at least. It actually innovates the Souls-like genre in a few areas, in particular around how it manages ranged ammo by refilling ammo at bonfires, and how it encourages the use of a ranged ability, albeit a bow or spell catalyst. It also looks pretty damn good, being one of the first games out on Unreal Engine 5. The whole Umbral, Land of the Dead overlay throughout the entire game is a cool concept, and in general the aesthetics for this game lean towards that metal dark fantasy vibe, like something out of a Necrolord album cover. And overall, the various and sprawling areas of the game are well designed and are one of the bigger highlights of the game, save for one. One terrible nightmare region you'll encounter very early on that's one of the most deliberately frustrating areas ever conceived. A region developed solely by the very cruelest of sadists.
Pilgrim's Perch.
Oh, come on. Nicely done. There's a ladder, but it's not. Ow. We need to get up and over there. Come on. Lock onto this thing, please. Oh my god! Run. Yeah, that's what I want. Perfect. Come the hell on. Oh my god! Holy crap, that took forever. I hated that. Oh my god. What the hell is that? What's so bewildering about this one part of the game is that everything that comes before it, and everything that follows it, is far and away less cheap and frustrating than this one single area. The game starts off with a fairly short introductory area, then follows up quickly with one of the best boss fights in the game, then immediately throws you into a hell worse than 1,000 blight towns. Platforming. Snipers with 100% accuracy that can hit you from anywhere. Lock-on targeting that just won't lock on. And soul flays that fall short of being effective. Not to mention that there's a fairly long jaunt between bonfire shrines, so good luck surviving in any capacity to level up and improve your situation at all. It's such a jarring first impression that the only logical rationale for its very existence seems to be to aggravate the player to an absurd degree. Pilgrim's Perch aside, Lords of the Fallen is a good game. And despite this one blemish, it provides you with all the tools necessary to craft your own demigod as you traverse these nightmarish landscapes. As in any good Souls-like, the devs have crafted several specific items that, when used in clever ways, will absolutely devastate everything in your path. The first one being the Umbral Eye of Loash, which will grant you hyper armor for heavy attacks. Any damage received while your attack is charging is converted into wither damage, so when timed correctly, you can effectively tank a hit and immediately follow up to regenerate your HP. This makes you almost entirely invincible, and is absolutely a must-have for anyone using big ol' Oonga Boonga weapons. Secondly, if you save the prisoner from the main hub area and progress her quest a bit, she'll end up selling a mana regeneration ring. Combine that with a radiant spell like Aura of Tenacity that will buff your character to negate a percentage of incoming damage, and it'll take you the better part of 10 minutes to drain your mana pool. Ergo, you can take on an entire boss or clear sections of the game without ever losing the buff. Now, I like when developers provide the player tools like this, as it helps balance out some of the general tedium with repetitious enemies and significantly improves the pacing of exploration. Anyway, Lords of the Fallen is a good game, and while I don't think it quite measures up to similar games like Liza P, it's still worth playing for any fan of the genre. If you're on the fence about picking this up, my recommendation is to wait for sale, as well as to wait for performance patches if you're playing on console, and you won't be disappointed, outside of Pilgrim's Perch at least. Next up, I'll be streaming the new RoboCop game this week, and then The Last Faith next weekend. I'm pretty stoked for both of those, so keep an eye out for future streams or reviews. But yeah, that's all I got. Get the hell out of here.